Well, I am delighted to have been asked to host this video to showcase the National Landlord Conference taking place on the 6th of November at the Birmingham NEC. It is the flagship event of the NRLA calendar, and I'm joined by CEO Ben Beadle to talk about it. And Ben, last year was just an absolutely phenomenal event. It just took everything to another level. You had Michael Gove joining us via the video screens, and it was just an absolute amazing day out. You set the bar very high. How are you going to kind of build on that for the event in November?
Well, last year surpassed all of our expectations, to be honest with you. But I'm a simple chap. I just think you should always do a bit better than you did last year. So we are aiming for upwards of 1,000 delegates. We've got a great venue. We've got some fantastic speakers, and I'm really, really pleased to see our host, Nick Knowles, who doesn't need any particular introduction, but DIY SOS, and I suspect we might be playing on the PRS SOS in some of the agenda items. But we've got a fully packed agenda from Nick hosting to James Kahn talking about technology and AI and how we might be able to use that in our property businesses, to hearing from regulars like Richard Donnell of Zoopla, what's happening in the sector, financial contributions. And we've also got a really good session later on in the day that's going to be focusing on the ombudsman and dispute resolution that's muted as part of the Renters' Rights Bill. So we've got a couple of high profile ombudsmen attending as well.
Because it's in terms of the educational aspect, you have individual speakers and you also have panel debates, which I think really help tease out the issues. But it really is like almost a compass for the year ahead, because so much intel is shared for landlords of how to guide them making the choices for their business. And I think that to me is one of the most important reasons to come out and attend the event, is to get that real download of landlord intel.
Absolutely, and in compiling the agenda, it's wanting to showcase the sector. You know that I believe fervently that this sector does a great job, but it's also about leading our members to make the right sorts of choices and decisions when it comes to their homes and their assets. So making sure that we've got not just the best quality speakers and the best topics to inform and educate, but also that we've got an array of best-in-class suppliers. And so I'm delighted that Total Landlord Insurance and Total Property are sponsoring this event. Our good friends Eddie Hooker and Paul Champlina will be there as well. And Paul is on a panel later in the day, very much the landlord's friend.
Well, absolutely. And, being able to meet reputable suppliers of products and services for landlords is another big aspect of the day, along with the educational input. And I think probably the third thing, Ben, is the networking, actually meeting with other landlords, sharing strategies, views, opinions. It really is valuable to do that and enhance your own kind of knowledge. And, you can pick up many tips from other landlords just as much as you can from the people on the stage.
You can. And one of the things that I was really struck by, because this is only the third national conference that we have run, one of the things I have been struck by is just, people are prepared to come from all sorts of distances for the national conference. So last year we had delegates from Ireland and Greece, and even further afield. And it's quite interesting, or you may well think that, or it's a different country, it's got different problems. Actually, the problems are the same, it's just in a different language. And so you can learn so much through the networking and engaging with people in the breakouts sessions that we have. And we've got plenty of time for nibbles and a chat during the day as well. So it promises to be, I hope, a really, really exciting day. We will be there in full force. And who knows, if Nick Knowles does well on Strictly, we might even have some glitter and glamour to go with it.
Well, I think the final thing I was going to say, Ben, was that, you know, I think booking a ticket, committing to go to an event and turning up, I think it's sending a signal to your brain that you are serious about your property business. I'm speaking for myself when I know that often my default position is, oh, I don't know if I'm going to go to that. And, you know, once you actually get there and start engaging with it and make the effort, it's actually a very, very positive input to your brain, because it's saying, you know, I am going to treat this as a business. I am going to be the best, most educated landlord I can be. And you come away feeling energized and refreshed and more positive.
Yeah, and I hope that will be the same this year. And I think it goes one step further, Vanessa. It sort of, I think, sends a message to sort of, you know, the outside world, saying that, you know, we are, as investors in the private rented sector, we mean business. We're serious about what we do. We want our renters to have a really good experience. And I hope that we will have a number of politicians in attendance so that they can see that firsthand. As you said, we had the Secretary of State Michael Gove last year. We had Clive Betts, prominent Labour MP and chair of the Select Committee. And I hope very much that we're going to have high-profile MPs, ministers and the like in attendance as well. A little I don't know, taster for you, a little carrot.
And you and I as well.
Well, what do you want?
We'll be there. So that's the 6th of November at the Birmingham NEC, the National Landlord Conference. Tickets are selling fast. We're going to put a link below the video and in the video card where you can click through and get your ticket. So we do want you to register as soon as possible to know that you're going to be joining us on this really important day in the landlord calendar. So thanks very much, Ben. And we'll hopefully see many of the viewers that join us on the Landlord Lens and the other webinars and all the other members. We'll see them there on the big day.
Absolutely. Look forward to it.